What is happening, guys? This is Black Tiger Mobile here. I am playing Dungeon Hunter 5, as you can see on the screen, but as of yesterday, the new release of Dungeon Hunter 6 has came out. Now, before I get into Dungeon Hunter 6 or my takes on that, some people may disagree with my takes on Dungeon Hunter 6, but I just wanted to go back and play Dungeon Hunter 5, and I know I played this sometime within the last 10 years. And I played it recently too, just to take a look at it. There's a PC version of it, there's a mobile version of it. It's from Gameloft. Now, I used to grind this game out, but I wasn't doing no recording or nothing like that. I had no channel back then. I used to just be at home playing the game. Now, me looking at the screen, or you looking at the screen, you can see why somebody would like this. I want to believe this was way back, unless I'm mistaken it for Dungeon Hunter 4, but I want to believe this is way back in 2010-ish. Not even that far back, actually I'm lying. 2014, 2015, I used to play this game, and I would just be sitting at home playing it and going through levels. I did play Dungeon Hunter 4 at some point, but it's been so long ago, I just don't remember the difference between the two at the moment. But I do remember that I played Dungeon Hunter 5, so I wanted to go back and play it just before I jump into Dungeon Hunter 6, although I've already jumped into Dungeon Hunter 6, but I had to go back and play it because I know these games are nowhere near alike. Now, I understand that there's no reason for them to be alike because it's so many years apart, but I wanted there to be some similarities. Now, what I noticed, there is zero similarities to this game. Now, what I did like about Dungeon Hunter 5 is that it feels like I'm actually going through levels and trying to win. That's what I like about it. It feels like I'm actually fighting bosses. It feels like I'm actually doing all the work. It feels like I'm not stopping 100 times and clicking 100 things on the screen. And I'm going to get to that why I'm saying that. So I just wanted y'all to just admire the screen. As you look at it, you'll see Dungeon Hunter 5. This is a fun game, especially for the time it was out, especially for the type of game and genre. Today's game of MMA, RPGs, top-down games on mobile they just seem to be a repeated episode of these games. And I feel like they're all the same. There's a reason why I stopped playing a lot of them. I did play Diablo Immortals, which is actually the best one, even though it got shitted on by a bunch of critics. But I still feel like it's the best one because it feels like you're actually playing the game and you're not leveling up to a level 40 in 30 minutes. It actually takes you quite a few hours to get to a certain level. It actually a couple days. So let's get into Dungeon Hunter 6. Alright, let's take a look at the screen here. This is Dungeon Hunter 6. First of all, there's a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. It's an open world, huge MMO, ARPG. There is people running around, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I do like games that have other players. You can kind of see their skins and everything, what they got going on. That's not the problem. The problem is all these little icons on the screen that you got to click on, which is similar to all the other ARPG games that came out in the last 6 to 7 years. Click this, top up, click this, open this, upgrade this, do this, summon this. You just constantly clicking on the screen, and it feels like you're just being rewarded stuff for no reason. They're just giving you stuff, and it's a trick, and I feel like it's some type of con in most of these games, because then they'll say if your first top up you'll get this, and then you feel like you bought something that doesn't even help you, and even when you start to fight, it doesn't feel authentic. Now let's get into that. First, before I start with this part, I want to say that I played this game before. It was called Eternal Hunt. It's a game that was in early access earlier this year. This is the same game. You have all these NPCs that you summon that can follow you and they can help you. As you can see on the screen, I have 2 characters following me around and helping me. I've definitely played this game. I actually tried to get that game to work again. I guess it probably doesn't work. It was in early access earlier this year. To me, it feels like they took that game, changed the name to Dungeon Hunter 6, first of all. So when you're looking at the screen, this looks like so many games you have already played in the last 3 to 4 years or 5. This looks like it. To me, this is the same game as every other ARPG game that has came out, except for this one is exactly Eternal Hunt that I played. But as far as everything else, the screen, the boss fights, it doesn't feel authentic. As you can see, I'm at a higher level already in just 30 minutes. I haven't even really got deep into the game, and I'm gonna reach like a level, I don't know, a level 30. Here's the thing: you want to feel like you earned every level you got to. You're just leveled up because you did this, did that, and then you have these weird. These are all my opinion. Y'all can disagree if you want to. You have these weird missions that you go into, and it just doesn't feel like you earned them. It feels like you're not. It feels like I'm not losing the HP when I'm fighting. It feels like I'm just running through levels. That's what it feels like. It just doesn't feel good to me. But like I'm saying, I'm just not satisfied with this game. I feel like I keep playing the same games over and over and over again. I'm not really your biggest MMO RPG guy, but there's certain games that I will sit down and play and dig deep into. And every time I jump into one, like, what's that, Remember December or that game? I mean, it's just all these games. It's not called Remember December, by the way. I think it's called Undecember. But anyways, I keep playing these games and I feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over, just with a different game and different characters. That's what it feels like. This is not Dungeon Hunter 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a completely different game, and I get it. It's 2023. I get all that. Yes, it should be different, but this, I feel like I wanted to feel almost similar but better. This feels nothing like it. It feels like click here, go here, fight this guy. Then when you're done, you're in the main lobby. Click on this, summon, click this, summon this. Oh, by the way, upgrade this. Grab that. You feel like, I just don't feel like I'm going into these levels knowing I'm not going to lose. That's the problem. That's one reason. If I know I'm not going to lose, like, it's just like I got NPCs helping me, which is fine, but maybe I haven't reached the highest level. Maybe I haven't reached there, and then it feels like it's easy to win, but at some point it's going to be pay to win. That's what I feel like with this. This is not typical Dungeon Hunter gameplay. So these are my opinions. Tell me what y'all think that y'all play this. As someone who used to play Dungeon Hunter 4 and 5, this to me is just, this ain't it. And it's, to me, it was a letdown, and I don't know how much more of this I'm going to dig deep into. When I first found out it was coming out, I was a little bit excited. I wasn't skeptical at all. I thought there was just going to be a better version of 5, even though it's been so many years. I just felt like it would be a better version. I feel like this is not a better version of 5. I feel like this is a completely different game. And I just feel like this is not Dungeon Hunter. That's just how I feel. I feel like it's not Dungeon Hunter at all. So tell me what you guys think. Do y'all think I'm overthinking this? Do you think my expectations should have been somewhere else? Or is it true that I'm just not an ARPG guy, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about? Let me know. So I'll see you on the next one.